So one day I thought to myself, you know what would be cool? Attack on Titans in VR. And that was when I stumbled on the game trailer for Swarm VR. It piqued my interest, so I decided to pick it up. Now let's find out if this game is worth or not. You start off in Swarm by learning the ropes quite literally. Swarm slowly introduces you to various game mechanics, like using the grapple to swing and propel yourself across the arena, firing your guns at very basic enemies that can't do shit to you, and accessing special abilities like the zip, which allows you to dash towards a platform or enemy. They even give you the ability to slow down time in case you want to play this game like the Matrix. Do note that these abilities can only be used a limited number of times, and they do have a cooldown. So if you find yourself in a really bad situation and you don't have them up, well, you're shit out of luck. Just when you think you got the hang of the basics, that's when the game begins to turn the knob to 11. Enemies will literally swarm you. Now all you can do is try your best to destroy as many of them in as short a time as possible. Because if you don't, you're gonna find yourself ripped apart by all sorts of projectiles. Now don't worry, the game provides you with an arsenal of insanely powerful weapons at your disposal, like homing missiles, grenade launchers, and lightning guns. Although most of the levels in the game take place in a rather self-contained arena, it tries to keep things fresh by introducing environmental mechanics that will change the way you navigate around each of these arenas. This game, in my opinion, has very well designed bosses because they make use of the various enemy abilities that you've met in the stages before. So think of each boss fight as a final exam for each chapter because there's certainly no pushovers.
My intel says this brute, Scattershot, is their leader. Destroy the guns first and use Zip to avoid its missiles.
Now, all in all, I think the gameplay loop of Swarm is wondrously fun. The game will keep you at the edge of your seat throughout each stage, and the difficulty of the various levels are very well paced. They start out really easy in the first few chapters, slowly ramping up to a very challenging conclusion in the game. If there was anything that I felt that the game didn't do too well, was the visual clutter whenever you were fighting off these swarms of enemies. Sometimes the melee enemies tend to block your view when they are destroyed, exploding in a fury ball of fire, blocking your entire view, not allowing you to deal with other threats that are heading towards you at breakneck speed. Also, learning to keep the balance between keeping yourself in the air and destroying your enemies is extremely challenging at the beginning. But I'm sure this is not too big a problem for people who don't really have a lot of hand-eye coordination issues, unlike me. Now, I'd give it a really high score in terms of immersion as well. Despite its cartoony graphics, the game got the swinging mechanics right. Grappling onto the various platforms and swinging around the arenas felt really great. Now, if you really want to feel like one of those Titan-slaying soldiers from Attack on Titans, or maybe even Spider-Man, this is probably the game for you, and it's as close as it's gonna get for now, till an official game for those shows come out, of course. Also, I really recommend that you guys try playing this game on a swivel chair, because it really does feel more immersive when you give that a shot. Another thing I want to laud about this game is that I think they did really well in the options department, providing you with quite a comprehensive set of VR comfort options and control options. Now, at the end of the day, we're all here to answer one question. Is this game worth or not? And I would say, hell yes. Now, the reason why I say this is for a price of $25 US, you get a really well-polished game that has excellent gameplay loop and lots of replayability. This is one of those games where it's easy to pick up, so when your friends come over, you can have some stupid fun with this game. Anyways, let me know what you guys think of this game down in the comments below. If you liked this review, give us a nice like, and if you want to stay tuned for more VR gaming content and tech content, feel free to subscribe to our channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!